Good afternoon, cricket fans, and welcome back to the fan code Emirates D10 2024, powered by 7 districts. Match number 30 in the offing. It's Abu Dhabi flying high, taking on the young and plucky Emirates Blues, live from the 7 District Sports Club in Ajman. Well, we have absolutely no time to burn. Asghar Khan at the sideline for the all-important toss.
Thank you, Coms, and welcome back to another game of cricket here. This is the match number 30th coming up of the fan code Emirates D10, powered by 7 districts between Abu Dhabi and Emirates Blues. I've got the two captains, Alishan for Abu Dhabi, Akif Raja leading Emirates Blues, and the honourable match referee alongside us is Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Ali, please give it a spin. Heads is the call from Akif. It is heads. आकिफ टॉस जीत के क्या डिसाइड किया है?
हम पहले बैटिंग करेंगे.
कितना स्कोर करना चाहेंगे?
ये 120 तक कोशिश करेंगे इंशाल्लाह.
अभी फजेरा के कुछ मैचेस ऊपर नीचे होने की वजह से देयर इज़ एन ओपनिंग, आपके लिए चांस है टू क्वालिफाई फॉर द सेमीफाइनल. उसके लिए कंपोजिशन क्या चेंजेस किए हैं और क्या कॉम्बिनेशन खिला रहे हैं?
चेंजेस कोई नहीं है, लेकिन ये है कि इंशाल्लाह क्वालिफाई करेंगे, क्योंकि मेरे ख्याल में हमारे और फजेरा में टाई होगी, तो इंशाल्लाह जो ज़्यादा मैचेस जीतेगा वो क्वालिफाई करेगा.
चलिए, ऑल द बेस्ट, गिव अस अ गुड गेम.
थैंक यू.
Alishan, if you would have won the toss, what you would have done?
We would have had a bat as well first, because it becomes harder to bat under twilight, but again, you can't control the toss, so try to restrict them under a good score and then chase it on later on.
Yesterday, rest. How's the body and how's the boys?
Yeah, we've had a couple days of rest, and hopefully everyone's feeling fresh, and hopefully you have a good game today.
Playing at your full strength?
Yeah, we've got our full side today.
All the best, Ali. Give us a good game. That's the news from the centre then. Emirates Blues, they've won the toss and they've elected to bat first.
Thank you very much, Asghar. So news from the sideline. The Blues have won the toss and elected to bat first. Let's run through the two playing 11s for you. For Emirates Blues, we have exciting young batter Ahmed Tariq, Akif Raja, of course, the skipper of the side, Aryan Saxena, Ethan D'Souza, Harsh Desai. All three very young and very talented lads. Hazrat Bilal, experienced fast bowler. Madhav Manoj, Mohammad Asif, Rayan Khan, Yusuf Khan and Zainullah Khan. The three Khans back to back. All three young exciting batters in the top order. For Abu Dhabi, like Alishan Sharfu mentioned, they're at full strength. So Ali Abid, Alishan, Basil Hamid, Ibrar Shah, Kamran Atta, the wicket keeper, Mohammad Nadeem, Mohammad Qasim, the young fast bowler, Mohammad Zubair Khan, the left arm spinner, Naik Mohammad, Uzair Khan and Zia Mukhtar. So one major absence I can notice there is no Rohan Mustafa in the side. How would that affect their chances? Well, it remains to be seen. Overall looking like a very, very strong side from the capital once again. So the two umpires, Mr. Tehseen Zaidi on the left of your screen and Mr. Nadeem Anjum alongside him on the right, and alongside me in the comm box to my left, I have Owais Ali. Good afternoon, Owais.
Good afternoon, Ahmed, and very good afternoon, viewers. This is going to be a very interesting battle between Abu Dhabi. They placed very nicely on the points table, whereas Emirates Blues is going to be a very crucial game for them. They need to get on that winning streak from here onwards. Two very talented and dynamic batters on your screen, especially Zainullah. He's having a phenomenal tournament. He was awarded man of the match as well in one of the games.
Yeah, opening alongside him, it looks like it will be Ahmed Tariq, technically sound, very exciting young batter. So yes, like you mentioned, it's an important game for the Blues. Abu Dhabi are positioned relatively well on 10 points, and the Blues would like to claim yet another famous scalp or two against the capital side. So let's see. They've won the toss. Akif Raja very quickly decided he wants to have a bat. And if they can get to that 110, 120 sort of score, could be a fascinating game, because they have pretty good stocks in the bowling in the forms of Akif Raja, Hazrat Bilal, to name a few. So we are all in readiness for match number 30. Of course, you can live stream all the action of the fan code Emirates D10 on the fan code app in India. And for the rest of the world, just hop onto YouTube, search Sports Eye, and you will get our live stream absolutely free of cost So should be a good game. The first one today, this afternoon, between Sharjah and Ajman promised to be a good one. Ajman did really well for one half of the game, but their batting just fell off at the crucial stage.
Yeah, it was a very good game between two very good sides, and it was a much needed win for Ajman. Just found themselves on a losing side.
Yep, absolutely. So they're in trouble in the points table. Only 4 matches to go after this, so they need to go on a bit of a winning streak. Zia Mukhtar will be taking the new ball for Abu Dhabi. Tell us more about him.
Oh, he's a very experienced campaigner. We have seen throughout the tournament, he's been bowling with that new ball, and he has the tendency to move the ball away. And at times, with that old ball rather, gets the ball to reverse back towards the right-hander. So exceptional talent, and this is going to be a very, very interesting battle.
So deep third and deep square leg in position. All in readiness. Match number 30 of the Emirates D10 coming up. Let's see if the Blues can cause an upset and cause a shake-up in the points table. And of course, it will be Abu Dhabi looking to remain on winning ways. Right then, Zainullah will be facing the new ball. And just a correction from my part, Rohan Mustafa is in the playing 11. Good to see him out there. So just waiting for the umpire's thumbs up. Zia Mukhtar, like you mentioned, he bowls those attacking lines, can swing the ball. But it will be key for the Blues that they get off to a strong start in the power play. Don't go absolutely ballistic. Try to keep the wickets in hand, but do not be afraid to play your shots. So here we go. Zia Mukhtar bowling to Zainullah. First ball. Outer half of the bat. Nicely bowled. Good length as well.
Yeah, this is a perfect start. And that is exactly what Zia does with that new ball. He does bowl it fuller and tends to take the ball away from the right-handers. It was a brilliant ball to start off the proceedings.
Yeah, no Mohammad Mohsin in the side for Abu Dhabi. So he is the senior bowler. Kamran Atta, very talented fast bowler as well. Pardon me, Ibrar Shah. Kamran Atta is the wicket keeper, of course. Outside edge. And vacant slip cordon will give 4 runs to Zainullah.
Well, that was going straight into the throat of the first slip fielder if it was there. A very good start here by Zia. Just a streaky edge by Zain. Never intended to play there. Getting a huge outside edge and will be off the mark with the boundary.
Yeah, he was just backing away to the onside. I'm not sure why. You want to be going closer to the ball rather than trying to move away from it. Well, that's the nature of D10. Sometimes these young batters try to be overly fanciful rather than play the ball on merit. There is, of course, that run rate pressure, that strike rate pressure. So you need some maturity to deal with it. Swing and a miss from the crease this time. Once again, getting that lovely shape on the ball in the air.
Yeah, terrific start once again by Zia. Clearly we can see Zainullah trying to play towards that offside over the fielders on the offside region, not getting any connection whatsoever.
And this time it was the right approach. He just moved across to the off stump, trying to get closer to the ball. Fair enough, it was very wide and you couldn't reach it, but that's the right approach. Don't back away from the ball. Crash through the covers. Beautiful shot. It will go all the way, kissing into the skirting for 4.
Well, he's got a pretty solid connection on this one, using his feet to his advantage and has danced down the track and converted a good delivery to a bad one. That is what makes this young boy Zainullah very special. Excellent stroke. So 2 boundaries now coming in the very first over.
That's what you like to see. These young batters, the likes of Alishan, Sharafu, Yusuf Khan, Ronak Panoli, Zainullah, Atar Rahman has been very impressive as well. Nicely squeezed away. There will be runs on offer once again. And running on the throw. And great intent. That's what you like to see. Making 1 into 2.
Well, this is brilliant stuff here from both the batters. Zainullah, after hitting that glorious stroke, has taken a couple of runs. Excellent game over, and they're not trying to hit every delivery for those maximums. Brilliant coordination.
Just has to be careful running down the middle of the wicket. I'm sure umpire Nadeem Anjum is not amused with that. And if he does it again, there'll certainly be warnings dished out. Oh, beautiful punch down the ground. Stand and deliver from Zainullah Khan.
Well, that was belted hard, straight down the ground, and nobody moved. What a gorgeous looking stroke, getting into such a good position. Oh, excellent bat speed, no chance for the bowler there. 3 boundaries coming in the first over. Emirates Blues are off to a very good start here after 114 for no loss.
So Ahmed Tariq being given an opportunity to open in this game. Technically sound young batter, easy on the eye. Let's see if he can get going here. Looks to be a good batting wicket here, OS.
Yeah, no demons as of now. Looks like an absolute belter of a wicket. We've seen on the same wicket, the teams have been scoring more than 130 runs. So there's not much to offer, especially in the night. Just comes onto the bat nicely.
So Ibrar Shah, a brilliant delivery, hint of swing, and very nicely played by Ahmed Tariq. Just drop and run and giving the strike to his captain. Pardon me, his senior partner.
Yeah, this is a very good move. Good delivery by Ibrar, right on the money, getting a hint of movement from the right-hander. And Ahmed rightly said by Ahmed, our co-com, that he's taken the single and given the strike to his partner Zainullah, who's looking absolutely magnificent.
Yeah, they started off well here, looking busy at the crease, finding the middle of the blade. And I did mention his captain because Zainullah at domestic level certainly is his captain. These are club teammates, these two. And that's why they have a very good chemistry together as well. Oh, that's taken the glove and a tremendous catch by Kamran Atta. What a ripper from Ibrar Shah.
Oh, what a terrific delivery. Completely bamboozling Zainullah. That was a lethal ball by Ibrar, picking up a very important wicket in his very first over. Banged in short and hurrying on. No answers for the batter whatsoever. Excellent take behind the stumps.
Fantastic delivery. And a great reflex catch. And Abu Dhabi are on the board. Zainullah will be disappointed. Gone for 14. Emirates Blues are 15 for 1. Zawar Farid, outstanding all-rounder, coming in at number 3. Capped by the UAE, was the number 1 all-rounder for quite a long time for the UAE national team. Was part of the ILT20 as well. So a great man of tremendous caliber in this blue side. Just stepping away from that one. Bottom edge will be squeezed away. And they're pushing for 2. Well, Rohan Mustafa was a bit casual there, to say the least.
Yeah, good running between these two. Zawar just walked in the middle, and I think this is the right move by Team Emirates Blues, sending Zawar Farid up the order. We know how dangerous he is. If he stays in for another 4 or 5 overs, he has that ability to take the game away from the opponents, Ahmed.
Oh, absolutely. Technically sound, sweet timer of the ball. And very dangerous against the spinners in particular. But But Ibrahim has started well. Oh, heaved away. And deep square leg takes an excellent catch. Disaster for the Blues. They lose a huge wicket.
Well, Zawar Fareed, he's completely dejected by that shot. Banged in by Ibrar once again. Got a pretty solid connection, but just couldn't get that elevation and an easy take on the boundary. That is a huge blow to Team Emirates Blues. Their main batter, Zawar Fareed, has to depart very early after playing just 2 deliveries and scoring 2 runs. Emirates Blues stuttering 17 for 2.
Madhav Manoj coming in at number 4. I'll be honest, I haven't seen much of this lad. So let's see if he can produce a knock here. A brilliant Yorker there from Ibrahim Shah. Once again, that beautiful late outswing.
We were witnessing some excellent outswing bowling here. That was very close. That could have been easily the 3rd wicket. And Madhav Manoj would be feeling a bit fortunate here.
Yeah, his feet were stuck in cement there. Of course, first delivery. Always some butterflies in the stomach. You're not quite moving as fluently as you would like. And he's lucky that was missing the stumps. Otherwise, it could have been a first bowler. Outstanding over from Ibrahim Shah. He's a great find for Abu Dhabi as well. Quick, swings the ball. Attack-minded fast bowler. Rushed onto him. Just taking the glove there. And they'll quickly scamper through for a single. But a tremendous over from Ibrahim Shah. Blues are 18 for 2. Experienced left-arm fast bowler Uzair Khan coming into the attack. He started off the tournament very well. Was a top wicket taker for a long while. Now he's just been overtaken by the likes of Zohaib Zubair. But he's very experienced and an excellent all-round cricketer. Packs a punch with the bat as well. Beautiful pull shot from Madhav and just finds the deep fine leg. Zubair Khan making a meal of it, but eventually keeps them to 1.
Well, that was a brilliant stroke straight up to Uzair, one of their most experienced bowlers. He's been picking up wickets consistently, and as rightly said, he was on that number 1 position in the bowling charts and has come to bowl in the 3rd over. This is a very good comeback, I must say, Ahmed, picking up 2 wickets in the 2nd over. 14 was the score in that very first over.
Yeah, that's the advantage of having pure wicket takers in your side. They are a good all-round unit, Abu Dhabi. Nicely pushed off the back foot. Good areas from Uzair. Not bowling too full, just the middle of the pitch and getting that ball to just jag in off the surface.
Yeah, that is all you need to do when you're bowling with the new ball. Just bowl in the right areas and let the batters make the mistake. Just keep varying your pace. All those odd off-cutters, those bumpers. That is where the experience of Uzair comes into play.
And some of these young batters, they don't quite have the power game. You'll need to clear the fence at will. Not everybody can strike it like Alishan. So they have a tough time on occasion. Sliced away. Not right out of the middle. And they've only taken 1. That's poor running. On these big square boundaries, you have to be always looking for the double here, OS.
Yeah, certainly, Ahmed. There was ample of time for the batters to come back for a second, but just not showing good coordination amongst these two.
So Madhav on strike. Oh, that rushed onto him. And I think that top edge might have just hit him in the grill there. Fiery bouncer from Uzair Khan.
Yeah, this is some aggressive stuff we're witnessing once again by Uzair. And rightly said, I think that did ricochet from the helmet. We'll have to wait and see.
Well, he does fancy himself on the punch shot. He's not going to die wondering. Good to see a bit of a nervous smile on his face. So he's not really been shaken up, but good to see the physio immediately out there. It's very important to keep the health and well-being of these young players in mind. Very hot conditions as well, so you need to be up to date with your fluid intake. And anytime you take a blow to your head, immediately out there checking his neck muscles, checking whether he's lucid, he's not been shaken up, and wonderful stuff from the Emirates Cricket Board in particular, taking care of our players here in the UAE domestic scene.
Absolutely, Ahmed. The mandatory concussion test is a must in these games. And I think, Ahmed, he's fine here. We'll have a look at that delivery again.
Yeah, there you can see he just committed on the front foot and tried to pull anyway. And Uzair Khan, he's a skiddy customer. You can't take him lightly. It looks innocuous just ambling in. But when he hits the deck, that ball can rush onto you. So, A-OK given by the physio. And we continue 21 for 2 into the third over. They still have that floating power play in their back pocket. And losing 2 early wickets. Zainullah was looking so good. He'll be desperately disappointed. But that was a ripper from Ibrasha.
Yeah, just hurrying on to the batter, and he's just got himself into a very awkward position. They're charging in once again.
Oh, beautiful slower ball. Just that off-cutter action going away from the right-hander.
Yeah, that is exactly what I mentioned sometime earlier. Bowling those variations, those off-cutters. He bowled that bounce on the previous delivery. So this is an excellent comeback over. 14 runs, as I said, were given the first over. And the next over, a couple of wickets. And now just the 3 runs. Terrific comeback.
Such a well-oiled machine. The Abu Dhabi side. They've been taking a lot of the D titles in recent times, especially in the shorter formats. Stepping into that one, but once again following the batter and pushed out towards long on for a single. A tidy over from Uzair Khan. 22 for 2 at the end of 3 are Emirates Blues. Left arm spin in the form of Zubair Khan. Pulled away towards long on. Ahmed Tariq just struggling to find his touch here.
Yes, since the time he's come in, he hasn't really middled the ball and has been struggling throughout the innings as of now. Both the batters need to get a move on from here onwards. Excellent delivery right on the stumps, and this could have been a very close one here, Ahmed.
Very, very close. Madhav trying to play square of the wicket to a delivery on middle and leg. Lucky escape. And this time he steps into it. And he's not bother running. That's a 6.
Well, he's got a lot of bat on that. Just stepped out on one knee and got plenty of that. Giving a lot of air and lovely swing of the blade. That has gone for a maximum and a much required one.
And that too against the wind. Impressive strike from this young lad. And a repeat dose has got him castled. One shot too many from Madhav Manoj. And Zubair Khan sends him on his way.
Well, it was full, it was straight, and what a sight for young spinner Zubair. Brilliant bowling after hitting a brilliant maximum, has to depart. Madhav Manoj has to depart after scoring 9 in 7, 29 for 3.
Talented left-hander Rayan Khan coming in at number 5. Well, he's played a few decent mini cameos in the D10 so far. Would like to see him in the top order, but they just shuffled the pack. It hasn't quite worked here for the Blues. 29 for 3, and Madhav will be kicking himself in the dugout. Oh, almost yorked himself there. Should pick up 2. Yeah, fielder is long way away. So nicely done by Rayan to get off the mark.
Yeah, this is excellent running between the two batters. Rayan, another very exceptional talent. Of course, he's the son of the great legend Khurram Khan. What exceptional player he was.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, appealing for the outside edge. But it was a bit of a late reaction from Zubair Khan. I think he was convinced to go up for the appeal by the wicketkeeper.
Yeah, that was very close and not the right shot selection. 1 for 3.
Rohan Mustafa into the attack. First delivery just sliced away towards the long off. So he seems to be starting with medium pace seam deliveries here, is Rohan.
Yeah, we've seen that throughout the tournament. He's been bowling those medium paces and has been very successful. Has been picking up wickets. And the good part about Rohan Mustafa, he gets done with his overs very quickly.
Oh, absolutely. He barely allows the commentators to breathe, let alone the batters in the middle. Oh, inside edge. Just camping on the back foot there, Rayan. He likes to play off the back foot, but against Rohan, will be targeting your front pad. You need to be careful. And look, he's already ready to bowl. Attempted sweep. Just an inside edge. And a direct hit would have sent Ahmed Tariq packing.
That was a very risky single. It'll be very interesting to see. That was a close call, a good delivery. Not getting any connection whatsoever from Rayan. And the keeper shying at the stumps, and I think he was a goner there.
Very risky single, to say the least. So the deep mid-wicket fielder coming in at extra for the right-hander. Oh, that would have been a stumping. Kamranatha, he's made a hash of it.
Yeah, Rohan Mustafa, you can clearly see he's not pleased with that effort. That was an easy stumping chance behind, and he's made a mess of it.
And the off-spinning bouncer coming from Rohan, next delivery.
Well, this is where the experience comes into play. All the bowls he's bowled were different, with variations.
Couldn't get underneath it. So the over done in a flash, and only 3 runs conceded. At the halfway mark, Emirates Blues are 34 for 3. 34 for 3. Emirates Blues struggling as there's a change in the comm box, and I welcome Faizan Khan alongside me.
Thank you so much, Ahmed. Dancing down on this one. And he has hit this in the gap. Beautifully, in fact. And that's gone all along the carpet to the boundary for a 4. What a welcome to me.
Beautiful shot from Ahmed. Finally gets his first boundary of the innings. Tremendous footwork, making it a half volley, and Basil Hamid getting a very rude welcome, unlike the one I gave you.
Surely. Good shot. He got a little too close to the ball, I feel. And this one has been played in the gap as well. At least a couple here. They've taken comfortably in the end.
Yeah, Basil perhaps trying to bowl a bit too quick here. Not quite landing the ball on that 4th stump or 5th stump channel. And they've taken a few quick runs against him.
There was some drift in the air for Basil on that occasion, though. And again, tossing it up, outside off. This has been timed. Oh, good work. Great work. He has certainly stopped the 6 there.
Well, Mohammad Nadeem, not the most technically, aesthetically pleasing way to save a 6. He went up with his left hand for some reason, and left hand alone. But that's a terrifically timed leap. But that back leg, I think, is just nestling against the skirting there. But it's given as a save rather. And next ball, slog sweep. Nothing Nadeem can do about this one. Gone for 4.
Yeah, good over this for the Blues here. And Ahmed Tariq is looking good now. Chose his spot. Isn't scared to play it in the air and bisecting the field perfectly.
Productive over here for the Blues. Oh, he goes big again. And it's sailing over cow corner for 6. Tremendous strike by Ahmed Tariq.
Yeah, one Ahmed is doing it in the comm box, the other one on the ground. Well done. And that brings the 50 up as well. This is attacking cricket at its very best, and it's not some other bowler. It's the very best, and it's not some other bowler. It's the
Well, he's certainly been taken for a ride here. 18 runs. So just changing gears here is Ahmed Tariq. Pushing for 2 once again. The sweeper cover is more towards point. 20 runs off the over. Now the Blues are finally getting back on track. 54 for 3. Rohan Mustafa will continue. Good looking punchy drive through extra. But Uzair Khan was just a bit squarer, so only keeps them to 1.
Ryan is a very good player from what little I've seen of him at the D10. He played one of those quick fiery knocks as well of 15-18 runs in a very quick time. He's a very good leg side player, mind you. Oh, some drift in the air and dipping at the batter as well. Well done by Ahmed Tariq to negotiate that one.
Yeah, Ryan is a natural top order batter. So he does have that game to elevate the ball over the inside ring when the fielders are in the 30-yard circle. Lofted straight. Classical hit for 6 from Rayan Khan.
These are 2 of the most experienced spinners in the domestic circuit. And 2 youngsters are taking them on. This is a great battle.
Great extension, using his full height and reach to get to the pitch of the ball. Tremendous batting indeed from this pairing. Inside out, but there is a sweeper cover. And this time they'll settle for 1. So yes, they've changed gears quite well here. And like you mentioned, Basil and Rohan, frontline spinners for the UAE.
Great batting. They're taking them on. I think they're good players of spin bowling, both of them. Short and wide, cut away in the gap. This is going, and it's going to be 4 more.
Well, signs of frustration from Rohan Mustafa. Banged in very short, but too wide. And Ahmed Tariq just kept his shape, waited, and beautifully sliced behind point. Absolutely no chance for the sweeper cover.
Yeah, that was the best part about that shot. He waited for it. Didn't try to hit it too hard. And another short one this time on the body. It's in the air. Couldn't get to it. Basil Hamid, if he cannot get to it, nobody else can. And a direct hit, overthrows. This is all happening. It's going Emirates Blues way here as of now.
Well, what a tremendous counter-attack here. And they've stolen a run on the final ball of Rohan Mustafa's spell. Genuine top edge, went nowhere. But Basil Hamid's direct hit backfiring for Abu Dhabi. And I don't want to go on a rant about these ricochets. We'll save that for another day. 68 for 3. Oh, this is brilliant. Ahmed Tariq has laced that over extra cover and has gone one bounce over the rope for 4 again.
Great counter punch coming in from these two. Good shot. What a good shot. It was hit on the up. Extra cover. Chose a spot. Almost traveled the distance as well.
Well, he has, in the blink of an eye, moved to 36 of just 20 deliveries. He was 4 of 6 at one stage. I remember clearly. But just as soon as the spinners have come on, he's gone absolutely ballistic here. And he might take the game away from Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, this is looking very good now for the Blues. 7.1 over 72 for 3. I think they're taking a look at the ball, the umpires. They might just change it. Maybe it's lost its shape. Why not? The kind of hitting that we've seen in the last 3 overs has certainly been very punchy.
Yeah, they have literally hit the cover off of it. Started with that fiery over against Basil Hamid. They went slog sweeping for fun. And then Ron Mustafa taken to the cleaners as well in his second over. And now Zubair, very experienced bowler, mind you, is being treated quite roughly here. Ahmed Tariq playing a sparkling cameo as we finally get Mr. Umar Farooq, our third umpire, out there in the middle for a change of balls.
Yeah, that's a good exercise for Mr. Omar in this heat. We have some very good officials here. And they're going to change the ball. We're going to go take a break in the meantime. 7.1 gone, 72 for 3.
Right then, second delivery of the 8th over. Ahmed Tariq looking dangerous here for the Blues. Oh, good comeback. Right in the block hole. Nothing he could do with that one.
I think that shuffle towards the off stump wasn't all that great. That initial movement. Wanted to look for the room. In fact, he's wanting to play that lap shot, the ramp on the leg side. And I think he was trying that on that last ball as well.
Smart adjustment made by Zubair and by Ahmed Tariq, to be fair. Now Ryan Khan, he needs to be a bit street smart here. It's a bigger onside boundary. There are 3 men deep. Where do you want to target to look for? Oh, he stepped into it. And that's sailing away over long on for 6. Forget about the calculations when you can power the ball down the ground.
That's exactly what I was talking about when I said that he's a very good leg side player. It was in the slot, quicker delivery, used his feet really well, and always intended to play it for the distance, for a 6.
Tremendous range hitting from Ryan Khan. Trying to reverse it this time. Big appeal. It has been refused by the umpire. Perhaps he got a glove on it or some bat.
But I think that was a poor shot selection. You don't need to look for those cheeky runs when you can hit it so well straight down the ground towards mid-wicket, towards long on and long off. Not required.
Yeah, just premeditating. It's hit him on the back leg, but outside the line. I think that's a fair call by the umpire. It might have just sneaked past off stump.
Yeah, fair call. But very close. Very, very close. So much pressure on the umpires out there at D10. He's gone again towards mid-wicket. This time, he's going to get a 4.
Well, when you can just slam the ball down the ground, why do you need to go for those reverses and flicks? Brilliant adjustment, got across on the off stump and opened up the onside, almost going for 6. This is fantastic batting from the Blues. 83 for 3. Well, to add fuel to the fire, here comes the floating power play for the Blues. Brilliant partnership between Rayan Khan and Ahmed Tariq has just flipped the script here, Faizan.
Absolutely. They were 30 odd in the first 5 overs, and in the last 3 overs, they've got around 50 runs. This is great batting. Ibrar is coming into bowl here. He's already picked up 2 wickets in his 1 over. This is going to be a test for these two, Ahmed.
Absolutely, he has raw pace, slingy action. And it's such a good sign for the UAE that these young batters are evolving by the day, by the minute in the D10, increasing their array of attacking strokes. Low full toss, punched away, couldn't beat the extra cover. Ahmed Tariq, yeah, he's disappointed. He wanted to bash that to that offside fence.
I think the idea was right. It wasn't a great ball to start the over with. Lucky there, Ibrar, that it did not beat the field and go to the boundary for a 4. I'm very interested to see what Rayan does, because he looks to play on the leg side more often than not. And if Ibrar bowls to him short of length or outside the off stump on length, what is it that he's going to do? I'm very interested in that approach.
Yeah, I definitely think a ramp or a scoop is coming with the fine leg and third man up. Round the wicket. He's tried to loft it over long on. And that's a clean connection. Sailing away for half a dozen.
Well, he is looking great. Wow. That's power hitting at its very best. And timing it to perfection as well. He always was going for the lofted hit. And he's got the maximum result as well.
My goodness, what an innings. 27 of just 11 deliveries. We've seen a fair few cameos in the D10, but this one is right up there, Faizan. Brilliant batting from Rayan Khan.
And both these batters are complementing each other so well. Look at that score now. They were in trouble in the first 5 overs. 3 wickets down, 30 odd on board. And now 90 for the loss of 3 after 8.2. Still 10 more balls to go in this innings, and if they can get around 20 to 25 runs, this game is on for the Blues.
Oh, it is well and truly on. Ibrar Shah under pressure. Slower bouncer, beautifully bowled. And Rayan Khan, yeah, trying to just glide it towards third. Beaten all ends up, but a good comeback delivery.
Yeah, good ball. This is a better delivery. He saw what he did on the last ball, Ibrar. And this time also, he was making room to play it through the extra cover region, slowed it down. And the good thing about that ball was the length as well. Back of the length, it wasn't full. It's easier to hit those full, slower balls. Good comeback.
They look visibly flustered here, Team Abu Dhabi. They have been taken aback. Trying the scoop. Well, he's appealing to the umpire for the bouncer height. And it's given as a fair delivery, though. Right idea, but the ball wasn't there for the execution.
Yeah, it was 2 outside the off stump. So 2 back-to-back dot balls. Sometimes it's not required to innovate. I always say this. There's a saying in English. necessity is the mother of invention or innovation. There's no necessity of these kind of shots, no necessity for invention here.
Oh, you're spot on there when you can just pump the ball down the ground. A slower Yorker, beautifully bowled, and brilliant game awareness from Ahmed Tariq. He saw the wicketkeeper on his heels and he just stolen a run.
Yeah, good running between the wickets. It's still a good over coming in for Abu Dhabi after quite a while, because in the last 2-3 overs we've seen runs coming in 14, 17, 20. Those kind of runs were coming in. So they've applied the brakes just a little bit. Just 8 of this particular over. Still a ball to go though.
Yeah, fair play to Ibrar Shah. He's bowled a good power play over here. Just stopped the bleeding for a while. Slow bouncer, that's much too short, I feel. Yeah, given as a wide. So the next ball would certainly be within Ahmed Tariq's hitting length.
Again, the idea was right. Execution, not so much. What I like about Ahmed is he isn't trying to innovate. The thing that we were talking about, that short ball. Look at that again. Very short. Way too high.
Yeah, when you have that foundation of a very good technique and you're proficient on the offside, when you have a multiple array of strokes, you're always in the game. And that's what we've seen from Ahmed Tariq. Oh, this has gone straight up. Could be a caught and bowled opportunity. Yes, easily done. So Ibrar Shah gets his 3rd wicket of the day. And a sparkling innings from young Ahmed Tariq comes to an end.
The shot was on. I think it hurried him. So he was a little too late on that shot. And it's easily taken eventually. So a great partnership comes to an end. Ahmed Tariq departs. 38 of 24. Good knock from him. It's 92 for 4 now, Blues.
So the final 6 coming up. Aryan Saxena, clean striker of the ball. Coming in that finisher's role, so to speak. And Uzair Khan, very experienced, but he'll need to be on his A game here because the Blues, the young Blues, are batting very well.
The faster bowlers did really well in the first phase of this match. And they need to come back here. Abu Dhabi, nicely bowled. Well played as well. And they're running to good running between the wickets.
Yeah, big square boundary here on the offside. Good looking push off the back foot from Rayan. 29 of just 15 deliveries. Really does feel like a coming of age innings from this tall young left-hander, the son of a legend. And he certainly has that cricketing DNA in him.
Keeping it away from him once again. Short. So I think now the bowlers have realized that you just cannot bowl length or full to someone like Rayan. You need to keep it away from him. Make him go on the back foot. Well done.
Excellent utilization of that slower bouncer. And given as 1 for the over. So the rest will be slightly fuller. Let's see if Rayan Khan is prepared for that. They've got fine leg in the circle. So anything too straight, perhaps that ramp that he's tried on a few occasions could come through.
Yeah, they've taken a leaf out of Zahoor's book and directed. And Aryan departs without facing a delivery here. That's always the saddest way to go, because you didn't get the opportunity to score some runs for your side. Another wicket down.
Yeah, eagle-eyed Kamran Atta there. Underarm throw. And what do you call that? A platinum duck or a diamond duck? Whatever it is, it's in the name of Aryan Saxena, unfortunately. Gone without facing. 94 for 5. Well, the runs have just slightly dried up in the last 2 overs here for the Blues. Good bowling from Ibrar Shah in the floating power play. And now Uzair Khan doing a really good job. Only 2 runs conceded. 3 legal deliveries remaining. Can they somehow get up to 105 or 110? Could be a feisty score for Abu Dhabi to chase in the second innings.
Yeah, good comeback from Abu Dhabi in the last 2 overs. They gave away just 8 in the last over, and this over has started really well as well. 2 and a wicket in the first 3 balls. This is up in the air. He's hit that hard and high and handsome. It's gonna go the distance. Well done, Ethan.
Well, what a way to raise the team 100. Length ball. And he targeted the right area. Went towards the shorter boundary, towards deep fine. And Ethan D'Souza, I did not know you had that in you. Tremendous blow for 6.
The quicker balls are not working for the Pacers here. They need to slow it down. Bowl it into the surface. Back of the length. Those are the deliveries that have worked till now in this game and in the last game as well we saw.
So final 2 deliveries. Low full toss inside edge. And they will steal a single. Uzair Khan looking a bit disappointed, but I genuinely think there was bat involved.
And it's been given off the bat. So another single added to Ethan. Yeah, it looked like it took the toe end of the bat and hit the boot after that.
Well, just the frustrations boiling over. Abu Dhabi not used to being treated like this from a plucky young Blues side. And crossing that triple figure mark is always a psychological win for the batting team.
So last ball of the innings. Oh, swing and a miss. And almost a run out again. Hits the stumps. They run for overthrows. But I have a feeling about this. I think the bat was in the air from the batter Ryan.
Yeah, I think he was a bit casual there. You're right. Kamranatha missed, but Uzair Khan certainly didn't. And it will be a priceless run deducted if Ryan did not get his bat down in time. Ethan made it, although he was 2 yards short. But from the other end, I think, yeah, Ryan was just daydreaming a bit. Yeah, look. Oh, he's got his bat down in time. So make that +2 for Emirates Blues. Frustrations boiling over for Uzair Khan. But full credit to the young Emirates Blues batters. They've done a great job. And they've taken 2 byes to conclude on 103 in the allotted 10 overs. So Zainullah Khan with the early aggression. He was looking so good on 14 off 7. Got an absolute ripper from Ibrar Shah. And then Ahmed Tariq building that wonderful partnership with Ryan Khan when the side was in a spot of bother has taken them beyond the 100 mark. Well, in terms of the bowling, Ibrar Shah was the standout bowler. Zubair Khan taking a bit of tap. And there you can see they were 29 for 3 at one stage till Ryan got together with Ahmed Tariq in that sparkling partnership. Well, let's take a look at the highlights of the first inning. Then it was Zainullah Khan, the opener with the early aggression. Played a few crisp drives. That was a streaky outside edge to get off the mark. But nothing streaky about this wonderful off drive past the bowler. But then Ibrar Shah with an absolute ripper. No way to avoid that one. Taking the glove and a stupendous catch. Madhav with a good looking slog sweep but tried to repeat the shot. And got castled by the experienced Zubair Khan. And then it was Ahmed Tariq who took to the spinners. Basil Hamid in particular got an absolute hiding. Was smashed for 2 sixes. And even Rohan Mustafa was not spared by Ryan Khan. Clean striking down the ground. And Zubair Khan coming for his return over. Immediately lashed over the covers for 4. And Ryan, once again, that range hitting he did down the ground was spectacular to watch. A well calculated slog sweep as well. Ibrar Shah also not spared any punishment in his second over, but he did get the huge wicket of Ahmed Tariq just when the Blues were looking to unleash. There was a bit of a slowdown in the scoring, and in the end, the Emirates Blues concluded on 103. Aryan Saxena run out without facing. This was a tremendous hit by Ethan D'Souza to get them over the 100 mark. So 104 will be the target for Abu Dhabi to get the 2 points against the Blues. Will they be able to achieve that target? We'll find out in the run chase in just about a few minutes' time. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.
A very good evening and welcome back once again to fan code Emirates D10 powered by 7 districts. Abu Dhabi taking on Emirates Blues. Well, Blues batted well and they got to a score which should be a competitive one. Maybe they're 15 runs light. To discuss more about it, I have got alongside me Uwais Ali. How you see things at the halfway stage?
Thank you very much, Asghar. This is going to be an interesting contest here. Abu Dhabi, we know they're a very strong batting lineup, and I'm not too sure if these runs are enough considering the batting depth and the batsmen they have, especially the likes of Alishan Sharf on your screen. What a destructive machine he is.
Well, he's a wonderful batter, and alongside Imran Mustafa, very, very dangerous opening combination. Right and left at the top, but definitely they're about at least 20 runs short at the halfway stage. But the likes of Akif Raja, if they can pick up a couple of wickets, especially these two, around about a 2 or 3 overs mark, less than 30, I think they will be fancying their chances in this game.
Yeah, the only way to come back in this game, they will have to keep on picking wickets in regular intervals, and especially in the power play. We know that both these batters, if they get going, they will take the game away from the opponents very early.
And likes of Hazrat Bilal and Akif Raja, they got their work cut out. Quality bowlers. It's all about picking up those wickets here up front, and couple of tight overs. Those 5, 6, 7 runs kind of overs, and that rate of 10 can all of a sudden jump to 12 and 13.
Yeah, absolutely. Spot on there, Asghar. And this is one of their mainstream bowlers, Hazrat Bilal. He's having a very good tournament. And this is going to be an interesting battle, Hazrat Bilal to Alishan Sharfu. And Alishan, we know he will clearly go after Hazrat Bilal and use these two power plays.
Well, that's the way he plays. It should be a very exciting contest. Third man and square leg out on the boundary. Offside off stump. Well, definitely encouraging that little bit of movement. It is called as a wide, but good carry to the wicketkeeper as well.
Yeah, that was a superb delivery. And just kicked off from the surface, and how quickly that went into the hands of the keeper. That was a terrific start from Hazrat Bilal.
All he needs to make him play that length, that corridor of uncertainty. And if anything is pitched up, Alishan will look to go over the top. That provides a chance as well if the ball does move off the seam. False start there, just pulling out there. The big fast bowler may have just those nails stuck somewhere.
You have to be very consistent with your line and length, especially when you're bowling to Alishan. The margin of error is very minimal. You have to be right on the stumps. Anything full, anything short, and he will punish you. Fuller delivery, nicely driven, and that will be his first boundary. What a way to open his account. Alishan on the move.
Terrific timing as well. Slightly over pitch on middle and leg. Happy days for an opening batsman if you get a delivery like that on middle and leg. And look at the outfield. It's lightning fast here today.
Yeah, it's a very fast outfield. Anything you hit in the gap, it just races away along the carpet nicely. This is a good start here from Team Abu Dhabi. On the other end, Team Emirates Blues, they would want to pick up early wickets, and especially these two are game changers. They can just completely take the game away from you. That is the caliber and class these two possess.
This time is gone again over the top, and that will be another boundary. So Alishan is into his elements very, very quickly. Superb stroke.
Well, Alishan has decided that he's going to be dealing in boundaries, utilizing the power play to its full potential. What a lovely stroke that is. That is not all that short a delivery. And that is the class of this man. He has that ability to convert good balls into bad ones.
Tough player to bowl at, especially the kind of form he's in. It's hard to stop him. Excellent balance at the crease as well. Oh, picked up quite nicely. That man had a fair bit of area to cover. It did really well. That was nicely timed as well.
Yeah, a little wavered. Hazrat Bilal just drifting towards his pads, and he's very strong in that area. And luckily for Hazrat Bilal, that was hit right into the hands of the fielder. Otherwise, this was 4 written all over it. So this is an excellent start from Team Abu Dhabi. And this is what we've clearly been seeing in the previous games as well. That is what they do. They use these 2 power play overs and lay the platform for the team. They're not really chasing a huge total here, Asghar.
Especially chasing 100, all you need just maybe one good over, something like 20, and all of a sudden that rate drops to 8 and it becomes a runnable contest. Such a difficult format for the bowlers to really get the better of the batters on a flat pitch.
Oh, he slapped that really hard. Fielder will not be able to cut that off. So another boundary. This is turning out to be a huge over in the context of play.
Great effort there from Zainullah. This is the shot he particularly plays well. That's trademark Ron Mustafa. Flat batting, that one straight down the ground. Look at Zainullah go. Give everything he got. Unfortunately, that slide on to the fence for 4. Fantastic start. 14 of the first 4 deliveries. These 2 openers are so dangerous in setting a tone and shifting the momentum.
Yeah, they're just running away with the game. Already 14 runs in the 4 deliveries. We have seen Hazrat Bilal put under immense pressure. He's one of their go-to bowlers. The wicket takers of Team Emirates Blues has been taken to cleaners. That's going to be just a single or fumble and will allow them to come back for a second. So this is not good cricket.
This is poor. When you're defending a modest total, you got to be on your toes. Zawar Fareed there at mid-wicket. Well, that's not good enough. A simple, straight piece of fielding. Just let that one go. Expensive start for Blues, and they are straight away on the back foot.
Yeah, you can see the body language of the players. There's already the shoulders have started to drop, and it's very early in the game. Just the first over. Couple of wickets from here onwards, and the game will change altogether. Oh, pummel towards the cover region, and that's going towards the cover boundary and will be cut off. Excellent bit of fielding will allow them to come back for a second. A very good over for Abu Dhabi. 18 scored in the first over. 18 for no loss after 1.
$18 for none after 1. Very solid start for Abu Dhabi. And both the openers are looking in absolutely brilliant form. It's going to be the skipper, Akif Raja, steaming in. This is up in the air, a top edge. And there's no one in that area. That has gone for 4. The intent is there. A little bit of luck there for Alishan.
Yeah, Akif Raja, you can see on your screens, he wasn't pleased with that shot. Not getting any connection whatsoever. Trying to play that pull and getting a thick outside edge. Nonetheless, will trickle away to a boundary on his very first delivery.
That was a very good ball. That pacey delivery. And the channel was right, Ovas, because offside off stump, it got big on him as well. Moral victory for the bowler, but such is the format. It's quite hard to contain batters of this level. Gives him the charge. This is a tremendous shot in front of square. That was hit like a rocket by Alishan.
Well, he's picked the bones out of this one. Dancing down the track and got the middle of the bat. But this is excellent aggressive intent. What lovely bat speed there by Alishan Sharfu. No chance for the fielder. Tremendous attacking cricket here by Abu Dhabi.
That was only a couple of yards away from that fielder. and he had absolutely no time to react to that one. That one was just whistled off the bat. Gives him the charge and hits him all the way. That is a biggie. Almost gone out of here. Oh, this is an exhibition of highest class from this Alishan Sherfu.
Oh, tremendous striking. He's just taking Akif Raja to the cleaners. That is a huge maximum. Alishan Sherfu once again amongst the run scorers and has given his team a flying start here. Already 32. And we're just into the second over.
Oh, this man is special. What a summer he is having. Every level he's playing, he's just scoring runs for fun and scoring them at such a pace that just in a couple of overs he changes the complexion of the game. He goes back again. Don't worry about that one. That is further. Wow, what a shot. This is a onslaught of the highest class we are witnessing here.
This is absolute carnage. He's been butchered for another maximum. Alishan Sherfu, well, a destructive batter once again has given his team a flying start here, Asghar.
7 District Stadium is becoming the kingdom of the day for Alishan Sherfu. What a striking. 29 of 7, and he has taken on Akif Raja. 2 maximums, 2 fours, 20 of the first 4 deliveries.
Well, he's a match winner for his team. Akif Raja has been taken to cleaners. Couple of more deliveries to go. Already 20 runs scored. All the balls he's faced have gone for boundaries. Oh, nicely punched away, but hit that straight into the hands of the fielder. So good delivery, good comeback here by Akif.
A rare dot ball coming in there. When Alishan is going in this sort of mood, you can only hope for something special. Makes a mistake or a great delivery. That the bat in his hand looks a lot wider as well when he's playing.
Yeah, he's a strong bloke. Is Alishan Sherfu, got that huge forearms. He's a tremendous striker of this cricket ball. Last ball of the second over. Makes some room and misses it out completely. And that will be the end of a very eventful power play. Abu Dhabi 38 for no loss.
That's the signal. The floating power play has been taken, and that's a right move by Abu Dhabi. 38 without loss after 2 overs. So, they're going for the kill.
We've seen that before as well in the previous games, and that is what these two batters do. Always give your team a good start, and that is exactly what they've done. Current run rate 19 already. 2 huge overcomings, and Akif Raja was completely taken to the cleaners. Zawar Farid, another very experienced campaigner, couldn't really get going with the runs today early on in the first innings. He has a huge responsibility in his hands now.
Man of the match yesterday, Zawar Farid. He's got a big job to do here. Slow delivery. Mustafa will pick up another boundary. This pair is so dangerous, and they are making it so easy at the moment.
Well, what a way to welcome Zawar. It was full and a bit of width given, and Rohan Mustafa also now joining the party, starting off the over with a brilliant 4. This is a very good start once again by Team Abu Dhabi. 62 now required, 47. Oh, played down the ground, and that too is going towards the boundaries. So back-to-back boundaries now coming in from the blade of Rohan Mustafa.
This is absolute carnage here. Unstoppable, these two. Again, hit away past that fielder. He clears his front leg in. He opens up both sides of the wicket.
Yeah, he's got excellent hand-eye coordination. A very special talent. He was brilliant with the ball early on, and now doing the job with the bat. Terrific start. Both the batters are now dealing with just the boundaries and maxis here. Hoik towards mid-wicket. He's got it with himself. I think he's just missed out an opportunity before they will just scamper for single, and it will bring Alishan Sharfu on strike. This is going to be a very intriguing battle between two very experienced campaigners. Zawar Farid, he's been around the UAE domestic circuit for a while, and Alishan, and he's batting on a different planet altogether, already on 29 in 9 deliveries.
Almost halfway there. Just 2.3 overs it took these two to just score 47. Unfinished business here from these two. Gives him the charge and goes up and over. Back foot point. This is amazing batting from Alishan.
And with that gorgeous stroke, Abu Dhabi brings up their 50. Reading that slow delivery and waited for that, nicely slashed away, opening the flow of the blade, and another boundary coming in this over. So they're just doing it with style and seem to be in a hurry. Already 51 and into the third over. This is tremendous striking by both these batters. Comes down the track and plays that uppishly. Is that a chance? Oh, that is just fallen in that vacant region. And Zawar Farid, you can see on the screen, clearly not pleased. Yeah, that could have been a huge moment in the game. Alishan Sharfu is one of those impact players. You need to get him out early, otherwise, as I keep saying, just takes the game away from the opponents early on.
52 for none, Odi. Well, this is looking all too easy. Absolutely outstanding bit of batting from these two. Is it time to just bring some spin, change the pace of the game?
Yeah, he'll have to think out of the box, the captain. That was a good delivery. Bowled in that good length. And once again, expensive over comes to the end. 52 for no loss after 3.
It's going to be Harsh Desai. So the first sign of spin from Emirates Blues, and he's going to bowl left arm orthodox. And he's been welcomed with a mighty 6 here. That is out of here.
That wasn't all that bad a delivery, and that is the class of this man, Alishan Sharfu, just rocking at the back foot, and look at that bat speed. That is a huge hit, and Harsh Desai has been welcomed with the maximum on his very first delivery. A very talented bowler, mind you, Harsh Desai. As we keep saying in all the previous matches, he's an ambidextrous bowler, bowls with both his arms, exceptional talent.
There's no doubt about it, and I think it's a good move to go left arm orthodox, trying to take the ball away from the right-hander, but there's no real spin in this track. Absolute batting paradise. He's got his work cut out here. He goes again. This time finds the fielder on the leg side.
I think Harsh will be pretty glad getting Alishan off strike. Now he'll be bowling to Rohan Mustafa, and I won't be surprised if he now just tells to the umpire, I'm going to bowl with my right hand, and bowl those off breaks to Rohan Mustafa.
I think he will have to do that. And there you go. That is an extraordinary sight.
Simply brilliant. Short delivery, punched nicely towards mid-wicket and has played nicely in the gap. Another boundary. So Team Abu Dhabi, they want to finish this game in a hurry.
Drops it short. And he pulls it right in between those two fielders at long on and mid-wicket. Pressure on Harsh. Belts him straight down the ground. Mid-off does well.
A good bit of fielding. And once again, a very good over for Team Abu Dhabi. Well, what this will do, this will really help their run rate if they can manage to chase this down in 5 or 6 overs maybe. Terrific batting by both these batters now. Alishan on the verge of scoring another 50. Oh, dancing down the track. And has he got plenty of that? You bet he has. What a huge hit coming in from the blade of Alishan Sharfu.
Oh, when he hits the ball, it stay hit. What a shot once again. There are two players in this tournament. We have seen Mohammad Wasim and Alishan Sharfu. These boundaries are not big enough for them. They are just absolutely hitting the ball out of the ground. And again, Mr. Umar Farooq, the fourth umpire today, early on Faizan mentioned, it's not a bad way for him to lose a bit of weight. He has to run all the way. And even Tahseen Zaidi and Nadeem Anjum seeing the funny side of it, the big man walking out again and again with the box of balls.
Yeah, that was a tremendous strike. Got plenty of bat on that. And Alishan Sharfu, once again amongst the run scorers, 47 in just 14 deliveries. Yeah, you can clearly see Umar Farooq just smiling there, having a bit of a cardio session going on.
That will make him a lot more hungry as well later on. He's a terrific character, Umar Farooq. Involved in the game. Does a very good job, these umpires. And Harsh Desai has gone for 18, bowling with both arms.
Yeah, just an off day for the youngster. Usually does pick up wickets for his team. It's just that both these batters are in some tremendous form, especially Alishan Sharfu. Just 3 runs shy for his half century. Another huge, gigantic hit. Another maximum. And with that, it will raise his 50. What a classy innings we witnessed today once again from this champion batter, Alishan Sharfu.
Unbelievable stuff coming in from Alishan. 53 of 15. Have a look at that one. This has gone a long, long way. This is fantastic. Into the Royal Sports Club ground. Out of here. And Umar Farooq once again will have to rush back into the middle. 76 for none after 4.
Well, it has been absolute carnage here in the 7 districts. Alishan Sharfu once again playing a blistering knock. 76 in 4, just the 28 runs into 36 deliveries.
Superb partnership, and Alishan has really set the stage here. He's made it look ridiculously easy. He's broken his own record, previous record of 16 deliveries. He's better that, and who knows, in the future, keep your fingers crossed, he may get a fastest 50 than that even himself.
Well, I won't be surprised if he breaks this record. This man has been tremendous throughout the tournament, and what brilliant striking we witnessed today. Oh, he's launched that into the orbit. And that will be another maximum. What a brilliant... as you can see, Ahmed behind there signaling maximum.
Lemon Khwaja taking a breather, but this man is not taking any breathers. What a shot. Once again, he was so cruel, and that's the signal from Khwaja. In the first over, he took on Akif and hit him a couple of sixes and a couple of fours. Now again he welcomes him with a biggie.
Short delivery, completely deceiving Alishan. That was a better delivery. And this is where they need to work on their variations. They've been rather just bowling too quicker on Alishan. They need to vary their pace all a bit slower, get those off cutters, leg cutters going in their favour.
He likes pace on ball. There's no doubt about it. But the kind of form he's in, he's played almost every shot in the book. Strong square of the wicket, down the ground. Such a lovely technique as well. Solid base.
Absolutely. What a class batter he is, having a brilliant tournament. Got that from the middle of the bat. No, he hasn't. And taken. So finally, they've gotten Alishan Sharfu, but he's already put a dent and the damage is done.
Sigh of relief there for Akif Raja. He's went for plenty, but finally getting the better of Alishan with that slow delivery. For once, he didn't time that one. Sliced it straight to Zawar, who had a couple of juggles before he hung on to that one. But what an innings from Alishan. He goes for 59 of 18. Abu Dhabi cruising along 83 for 1.
Kamran Atta, the new man, walks in at number 3 and he'll be batting in a very comfortable position. Just the 21 required from here onwards. Akif Raja picking up a wicket in the second over, but has been rather very expensive today, Asghar.
Very expensive. One of the flattest pitches you will ever see. Plenty of runs, plenty of entertainment for fans as well. Good delivery, and Kamran Atta gets off the mark. Batting at number 3. Well, they got a powerful batting lineup. But that top order, that opening combination of Ron Mustafa and Alishan, such a dangerous combination.
Absolutely. As I mentioned earlier, 103 runs was never enough considering the batting depth which Abu Dhabi holds. Such a strong side, and they've got some quality bowlers and very strong batting lineup, the top 5. Just the 20 required now in 31. And Rohan Mustafa has also played a very handy knock of 23 in just 10 deliveries.
He's been brilliant. What a summer he's having with the bat. Resurgence. Offside off stump. That Yorker, he misses out on that one. That will be the end of the over. 5 overs gone, 84 for 1. $84 for 1 after 5 overs. And that's the sun side. What a beautiful side is, and what a beautiful, handsome young man alongside me. Faizan Khan, welcome back. Good evening.
I don't know if it was praise or sarcastic. That seemed sarcastic. Felt sarcastic. 5 overs, 84 for 1. They're making a meal out of it. 20 of 30 required. Kamran Atta has come out to bat. It would be very interesting to see that sixes stat. Till yesterday, Wasim was the one who had the highest number of sixes. Oh, that's put down. Easy take. And we've seen Blues making a lot of mistakes in the field right from the start of this tournament. So I was saying that Mohammad Wasim was the leader when it comes to the most number of sixes in this tournament. I think Alishan Sharfu is matching him neck to neck. This is hit hard, straight to the fielder. Only a single again.
Yeah, talking about fielding, Faizan. The fielding has let them down quite a bit. And that was sliced up in the air. Perfect opportunity. That should have been taken right through the hands. D'Souza there.
That's another one. It's massive. It's going the distance. 6 more.
they're dealing in sixes. Oh, you mentioned about those two names. This man is not far behind when it comes to ability as well. On his day, he's a six hitter as well. That was wonderful strike.
Just 12 more now. Oh, that turned away. Nicely bowled. Slow through the air by Madhav. That's a good comeback ball. He was into the shot a little too early there, Kamran.
It's been so clinical, so devastating from Abu Dhabi. Full toss, offside, off stump, hit away. In the gap. 4 more.
They are in a hurry to finish this off. Just 8 more required now of 26 deliveries. In just 5.4 overs, they're at 96 for 1. At one point, I thought Blues had done well to get to 104, 103. But clearly, I was wrong. Flat batting it to long on. This is going to be another single here. So 7 more required now. 25 balls remaining. 24 balls remaining, in fact. That is the end of the over. 6 overs gone. 96 for 1. That's what we were talking about. Most number of sixes in this tournament. Going out to Mohammad Wasim, a strike rate of 241. 34 sixes. But look at Alishan Sharfu. He's played 1 match more. But look at the strike rate. 275.70. And he scored 27 sixes. So going neck to neck with Mohammad Wasim. This is very, very good. Ali Abid is on the list. Khalid Shah is on the list. Harshit Kaushik is on the list as well. Alishan must have played 1 match more compared to Wasim. Look at that, 8 and 9. Also, I think Alishan would have taken lesser number of balls, frankly, because of the strike rate, 275.70. It would also be very interesting to see who's the leading run getter. My bet is on Mohammad Wasim. He certainly would be the leading run getter. For most part of the tournament, the earlier part of the tournament, it was Alishan Sharfu who was on that list on number 1. Good work from our production team bringing that stat for you. We'll try to bring you that stat of most number of runs as well. There it is. There it is. Mohammad Wasim, 62, that's his average. And because of a couple of not outs there, 241, that's his strike rate. 116 best. The only man to have scored a century in this tournament. He's playing on a different level surface altogether. 375 runs is what he has scored. Alishan Sharfu, number 2, and still 80 runs behind, even after playing 1 more game. Average of 36.88, pretty good. Strike rate, the maximum, the most in this tournament. 74 his best, 295 runs. The surprise package, I think, for me in a T10 format is Tanish Suri. 9 matches, 33 his average, 167 strike rate, and 231 runs. Rohan Mustafa is on the list as well. 8 matches, 53 not out, his best. Strike rate very, very good, 202. And average very good as well, almost 40. He scored 199 runs. And Khalid Shah is 5th on that list with 178 runs. And an average a little on the lower side. Bilal coming into bowl here and hit with disdain by the left-hander that we were just talking about, Rohan Mustafa. He has played a very good knock as well. And that's another boundary. 100 up for Abu Dhabi with that boundary.
It's just a matter of time before finish this game off. Just 1 hit away. What a strike it was. Trying to bowl full there, Hazrat Bilal was drilled back hard. Past the non-striker for a moment. He was in trouble. That raced away. Akif Raja clearly not impressed.
Well, doesn't matter now. Because it's gone to the boundary. Slow ball, short ball, trying to pull it away. Rohan couldn't get the connection. A rare dot ball in this innings. They're going at 16 runs per over throughout the innings. And that's courtesy the 2 openers, Alishan Sharfu and Rohan Mustafa. And what that does is that even if you have had a good start of 10 ball, 30 runs, and you go back to the pavilion, what that does is it gives the cushion to the batter coming in to take a few deliveries, getting going. And that is why Abu Dhabi has been sitting among the top 3 in this tournament, because their openers have done really well. Both the openers among top 5 run getters. And that's a misfield, will result in a single here.
And such a dangerous opening combination as well. They score very, very quickly. It's been an absolute privilege, Faizan, to watch the likes of Mohammad Wasim and Alishan Sharfu at their absolute best. The kind of ball striking we have seen. This is unreal.
Yep. Just imagine, had UAE reached the T20 World Cup with those two in such sublime form, it would have been a treat to watch for the UAE fans. It's unfortunate that Oman beat them in those qualifiers. And, oh, that would have been a blinder had he grabbed onto it. That was a good effort. But certainly would have been a blinder here. Instead, it's a single. Look at that again.
Low full toss, carved away. That was hit really hard. That was traveling at the rate of knots. Good effort. Those are the catches. Sometimes they stick, sometimes they don't. But very good effort there.
Yeah, it would have been one of the catches of the tournament had he taken it. Just 2 more runs required now. 20 balls remaining. They would want to finish it off as soon as possible. Bilal, as much as I enjoy his bowling, he would not have enjoyed his own bowling today because of the way he's gone for runs. That's a short ball into the ribs. That must have hurt.
He's a tough character, not showing real pain or discomfort, but deep down, yes, those do hurt. When a genuine quick bowler hits you in that rib cage area. That was a nasty delivery. Followed him as well.
He's a very quick bowler. And the way he started today, I thought, things would have been very, very different for the Blues had he picked up a wicket early in his innings. He started with a very, very quick first ball, but was taken for a lot in the first over itself. 2 more to get. Last ball of the over. And that will level the scores. So it's just 1 more run to get for Abu Dhabi. They were thinking of a 2 there, Rohan Mustafa. Very cheeky the way he goes about things. 7 overs gone. Just 1 more required to win. 103 for 1 Abu Dhabi. Good knock coming in from Rohan Mustafa. And it's fair, frankly, that he's taking the winning shot here. He's gone for it. And they will take a single. Quick running between the wickets. Finally gets there. With 17 balls to spare, they've got to 104 and won comfortably by 9 wickets. What a performance coming in from Abu Dhabi, courtesy their openers Alishan Sharfu and Rohan Mustafa, who was eventually not out on 31 of 18.
Tremendous performance. Very, very clinical with the bat as well. A modest total, and well, the run chase was all set up by Alishan Sharfu and Rohan Mustafa. He remains not out. What an innings we have witnessed from Alishan as well. 59 of just about 15 deliveries. Fantastic batting. Abu Dhabi get 2 vital points, and Emirates Blues really struggling here on the points table.
I think, Blues is one team who's had a very mixed tournament. They were looking good in a couple of games that they won, but they've looked pretty ordinary in the field, pretty ordinary with the ball whenever they've lost games. Ali Abid, the captain, leading the handshake for his side. He must be a very proud captain. And why not? The way his team is going about things, they're making a meal out of every single match. Look at Alishan having some fun. Akif, the captain of the opposite unit, having some fun with Alishan Sharafu. Look at the batting guard now. It's going to be the top 2 for Abu Dhabi. doing most of the damage. 59 of 18. He broke his own record in this tournament. The fastest 50 before this was Alishan's in 16 deliveries, and today he got there in just 15 balls. Rohan Mustafa has been partnering him very well throughout the tournament. That is why both these players are among top 5 run getters. He did really well today as well. 31 of 18, and Kamran Atta came out and played a couple of good shots as well. 13 of 17. Just one extra. Well, I won't call that disciplined bowling though.
Well, that was a tough day with the ball as well. Hazrat Bilal was expensive. So was Akif Raja, the only wicket to fall. He picked up Alishan towards the end. And Zawar going for 15. This side very expensive. 1 over went for 24. Madhav went for 12. Nothing much to talk about there. They needed wickets up front to dismiss those openers. Eventually, that was the difference. The top order doing the bulk of the scoring for Abu Dhabi.
Time to take a look at the highlights. In fact, the second innings, most of it was a set of highlights in itself. And this was the second ball of the over that was played for a boundary. The third ball went to the boundary as well. And then Rohan joined the action in that very first over itself. Second over, and Alishan Sharfu started scratchily on that shot, and then boom, 4. Couple of 4s, then huge 6s, both in the same region. And this was even bigger than the last one. 20 runs coming off that over. Zawar Farid came out, and Rohan Mustafa got stuck into him with a couple of boundaries down the ground. And then Alishan joined the party as well. Harsh Desai came in, went for 24. Feel for the young boy just a little bit when these two are in such sublime form. There's nothing much that an 18-year-old can do. This was huge again from Alishan Sharfu, and he kept going. He hit some mammoth 6s, and he is number 2 on the list of 6s in this tournament. That was the wicket, a consolation wicket for Akif Raja on a slow ball, going across the line, and Zawar Farid took it on the third attempt. Kamran Atta came out and played his shots. Madhav, the bowler who took some stick. That was the last boundary coming in those innings. Let's take a look at the summary of this match. That's how it happened. Emirates Blues, I think it was a decent total from them. 103 for 5 wickets. Those two young guys are the two talents to watch out for Emirates Blues. Ahmed Tariq, 38 of 24, and Ryan Khan, 29 of 18. Both of them did really, really well, along with Zainullah, 14 of 7. Ibrar Shah was the pick of the bowlers, picked up 3 wickets and gave away just 12 runs in his 2 overs. Zubair was pretty expensive, and Uzair Khan was very economical. Also didn't take a wicket though, 2 overs, 12 runs. From Abu Dhabi, Alishan Sharfu and Rohan Mustafa, when they're in a devastating form and devastating mood, there's nothing much than to watch the ball go sail over the boundary ropes for maximums, and that is what happened when they came out to bat. 59 of 18 for Sharafu, and 31 not out of 18 for Rohan Mustafa. Kamran Atta chipped in with 13 not out also. Akif Raja, the only wicket taker there. So Abu Dhabi winning by 9 wickets comfortably with 17 balls to spare. Let's take you down to the presentation where Ahmed Khwaja is present with our match referee for the Player of the Match award.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-match presentation for match number 30 of the fan code Emirates D10 2024, powered by 7 districts. It was Abu Dhabi taking on Emirates Blues. Emirates Blues won the toss, elected to bat first, and they scored 103 for the loss of 5 wickets in their allotted 10 overs. And Abu Dhabi chased it down with just 7.1 overs done and 9 wickets in hand. A lot of notable performances. Ahmed Tariq for the Blues played really well, 38 of 24. Ryan Khan, 29 of 18, played well as well. Alishan Sharfu, brilliant innings of 59 of 18. And Rohan Mustafa, the class all-rounder, 31 of 18 to his name. But there's a different player who gets the Player of the Match medallion. That will be presented by Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee. And that goes to Abu Dhabi fast bowler Ibrar Shah for 2 overs, 3 wickets for just 12 runs. What an outstanding spell from the young speedster. इब्रार बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो, आपका पहला प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच अवार्ड D10 का इस सीज़न। गेम प्लान क्या था, क्योंकि पिच हमें नज़र आ रहा था कि काफ़ी फ्लैट विकेट है।
बिल्कुल शुरू से जो प्लानिंग देता है बस वही इसी हिसाब से हम चलते हैं और बॉलिंग करते हैं। शॉर्ट फॉर्मेट है, आपको पता है, बस माइंड सेट के मतलब बॉलिंग करने हैं।
अच्छा, जो आपने आज 3 विकेटें ली हैं, सबसे ज़्यादा मज़ा किसको आउट करने में आया है?
वो पहले जो हमारे टीम का कैप्टन है जैनुल्लाह, उसको जब हम आउट करते हैं वो हम बहुत खुश होते हैं क्योंकि हम मैच से पहले वो थोड़ा बातें करते हैं कि इंशाल्लाह देखते हैं ग्राउंड के अंदर, बस वही हुआ जो अल्लाह को मंजूर था।
और ग्राउंड में आपने दिखा दिया, बड़ा तेज़ वो बाउंसर था। ये प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच अवार्ड आप किसके नाम करना चाहेंगे?
बस पेरेंट के नाम करते हैं और किसके नाम करते हैं, क्योंकि दुनिया में बस माँ बाप के अलावा और क्या हो सकता है। अपने माँ बाप और भाई के नाम करते हैं।
माशाल्लाह, बहुत ज़बरदस्त बात। Very well bowled today, Ibrar.
थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू।
Well, that was the lovely Ibrar Shah dedicating his Player of the Match award to his parents. That's all from the post-match presentation for now. Coming up next at 7:30 p.m. local time, it's the big clash, Sharjah taking on Dubai.